Yeah, let's go.
Yep.
Yo, what's good, man?
What up, oh?
How you doing, Greg?
I'm good. How you doing?
Not bad, not bad. Just in this zone, working and coming home and just doing our thing,
Word. I hear that. I hear that.
I like how we vibing.
You high as shit.
Yeah, I know I'm high as shit.
Yo, today we got a special guest in the building.
Yes.
Man,
How y'all doing?
Ty.
Ty.
Yeah, you go by Ty. Go Ty.
We got something else. Ty. What you go by?
Nah. You know I'm older now, so Ty's good.
But what they used to call you back in the day?
We ain't talking about that.
Yeah, so that was a different person.
We ain't.
I left that nigga behind, huh?
Yeah, that's in the past.
No.
We're gonna leave it alone. If you know, you know. That's what it is.
If you know, you know. Okay. Word. So basically today is a little bit different, right?
Yeah.
You're obviously missing a person.
Yeah, we missing
Right.
a boy.
Fuck him. If you watching this.
He come in, he had to do his thing, but
Yeah.
we already know.
But yeah, so I guess we could get right into it. We got a couple topics that we're gonna go over.
Yeah.
Can we hit that first slide?
I thought you had to phone. Oh.
This is a space bar. All right, so the first topic we got right here is relationship requirements. What are yours, if any? So basically what this question is asking is, there's two different parts, right? Part one, in a relationship, what are your requirements to keep that relationship good and healthy for you and your spouse or significant
On the
other,
day-to-day, or you...
Day-to-day, month-to-month, however the fuck you want it to be.
In general.
In general.
In
Okay,
a general
right.
sense.
Right.
Overall.
And then, what are your requirements before you even decide to allow that woman to be in a relationship with you?
Damn.
Yeah, you kind of stuck me with that one.
Damn. Does it time is a part of that too? Also,
It's up to you.
It's up to you?
This is your
You know what I mean?
requirement.
She got to bring me peace.
Mm-hmm.
straight off the rip.
Yeah.
So what is peace?
What is peace then? Straight off the rip, like you just met, like you know what I mean?
So what?
Like a month.
These females know they want to marry a man in the first 5 days, first hour.
True.
So if she ain't bringing me peace in the beginning, what's the point of her staying around?
Mm-hmm.
True.
Exactly.
So how long do she gotta like?
That
Because
peace.
bringing peace could be like as simple as somebody's like, you fuck with them, you vibing, whatever the case is, and everything cool and smooth. And let's say it's 2 months, a month, whatever the case is. But then once I start dating, once she move in, this bitch nasty as fuck.
Nah, that's business nasty as fuck.
I don't like the way she do this.
Shit.
Like so.
Now you
so
find out
what,
the truth.
Yeah. I mean, you know what they say when you move in with somebody, you start
moving in, but that's
you
that's
notice
months.
a lot of
and-
different
that's,
shit.
That's months.
months.
Yeah,
That's
that's
months
months though.
ahead.
That's
That's
months
months
ahead.
ahead.
So that was my question.
So what's the
how
number
long
on-
is it?
Yeah, what's the number?
Yeah.
So I guess you guys move in and really find what you guys.
It shouldn't even be a number. It should be a vibe. It should be like, all right, y'all both feel it, so y'all both with it. And it shouldn't be no number of months y'all put on something or nothing like that, because that's not how relationships really work. So once y'all both feel it, both say it, y'all both agree, that's what it is.
So I know you say it shouldn't be a number, and I agree to an extent.
Yeah.
Right? I agree that you shouldn't say the specific time frame. Yo, as soon as we hit month 6, boom. That's like when bitches do the 90-day rule.
Yeah.
Shit like that. Like,
But should you have a 90-day rule? Because that's just like
No.
think about it.
No.
Like
Like,
you gonna waste your time or you're
it's
not
dumb.
depending
Yeah,
on
it's
what,
dumb.
a 90-day rule
It's
for
dumb.
what, though?
It's dumb.
for your requirements.
Oh, requirements.
It's dumb. I think putting a specific
'Cause don't you-
time on something
Yeah.
is dumb.
Yeah.
But I also think there's a certain thing of not rushing into shit.
exactly.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
True.
because a lot of people like, oh, we found love, so we got married in 3 months.
Sometimes that works, though.
Oh my God.
Sometimes
that's
that do
show
work.
shit. Yeah, for
I
real.
mean,
90 days.
I don't know if
whatever.
sometimes that works. I think it's just like you just made it work. You know what I'm saying? Like you could have been in a relationship with somebody for a certain period of time that would have naturally, if you waited 6 months, it would have ended up working regardless. You know what I'm saying? It was gonna work by default because y'all compatible, right? But I feel like at the same time, you still can't rush it. Even if you feel like by default that person is somebody that you're gonna match with, you still shouldn't rush it rush it because it's a lot of shit that could come up about that person that you don't know.
Yeah.
And that's only gonna come with time. So, for example,
okay,
you ain't
yeah.
going. She ain't gonna let you know that she fart until fucking 6 months down the line. Now you find out she really fart.
Yeah, but that's not gonna be.
It should stink.
Oh shit,
You know what I'm
damn! Not the
It's
shit
just like,
stink. Not the shit.
It's just like enjoying her first off on the honeymoon phase, then you really get to know who they really are after the honeymoon phase.
Exactly.
So
Phases.
is the honeymoon
There's
phase
phases.
a part of that time? So that's what.
That could be anything though.
That could be anything.
There's phases.
Yeah.
And that's what I think. I don't think it should be a time frame, but I think it should be phases. So like you start off with the introduction phase, right? And it's like, all right, I'm getting to know her, she getting to know me. I know I know how many kids she got, shit like that. And you decide if you want to move on to the next phase. You know what I'm saying? And then from that phase, it's I guess you could call it the honeymoon phase, right? All right, cool. We getting to know each other on a more intimate level.
I think they
You know what I'm saying?
combine though. Those
I think
two,
they can be combined.
they combine.
I think they can be, but I don't know if it always should be. You know what I'm saying? Because for like it's like saying like when the girl is like, I don't want to have sex with you on the first night. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, is it bad if she has sex with you on the first night?
No.
Right?
No.
Exactly.
No.
Yeah, that's being
Right.
real.
So-
that's being real. Yeah.
So for us, I don't care. Like,
All right,
if we have
you know-
sex on the first night, we have sex on the first night.
All right.
For them, it's like, I'm going to withhold it. You know what I'm saying? So for us, we okay with combining it. But for them, it got to go in phases. You get what I'm saying?
Do you think it's okay to combine it? Cause think about it. Like if she ain't really. I mean, you can't really tell, right?
The honeymoon phase to me is always the beginning from the first meet up till y'all have your first argument. Now you be like, all right, this bitch kind of crazy. Now you off of that shit.
That first argument.
First argument.
So should
Oh my
like I
God.
told you, that first argument,
Oh
bro.
my God.
So should an argument be a requirement? Should the first argument be a requirement to find out?
Depends what the argument is about and how serious it gets. Cause y'all can have a little disagreement and conversation about
Right.
that, whatever. But if it's an argument and it gets out of control,
An argument could be just a disagreement.
yeah. But like, when it gets disrespectful, first off, she start yelling, cursing, doing all this other stuff. Now, all right, now you gotta take a pause. Like, who is she? Because she wasn't acting like this before. So stuff like that, yeah.
I feel like it should turn into like if that argument turns into a conversation. Like instead of like you guys trying to go back and forth and try to kill each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If that argument is to that level,
you got to figure out whose fault it was that it got to that level.
Yeah, and recognize
If
because
she-
that comes into conversation.
Yeah, if you messing with her, and out of nowhere y'all get into an argument for whatever the fuck the reason is, but y'all get into an argument and now it's a serious argument, and she turn around and start throwing pots and pans.
Yeah, you gotta let her
Yeah,
go.
I'm
You
gonna go
gotta-
the other way.
You gotta,
Or
yeah,
fist,
yeah,
son.
you gotta let her go,
I'm
bro.
gonna go the other way.
Like,
yo.
cause that's like violent, bro.
Yeah.
Violent, like you violence,
And
bro.
then you
Sometimes
gotta-
it's good.
you
Sometimes
also-
don't get me wrong. Sometimes it's good.
But you
Sometimes
also
it's bad.
gotta understand-
But you know when the good. Nah, for real.
What's good?
All right, so you don't. I mean,
What do you mean good? The violence is not good. What are you talking
Nah,
about? You
He
like the
trying to
violence?
say when it turned into makeup sex. That's what he's saying. But see,
Yeah.
here's the thing.
Depends
a
how
little
far it goes.
argument, a little
Bro,
drama here and there.
bit.
A little drama here and there actually helps out.
A little bit, yeah.
No,
yeah.
of course,
Yeah, it
it's
helps out.
healthy.
It's healthy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
because
saying?
when people argue, they tell you their true feelings.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So they're always gonna be as honest as they possibly can. They're not gonna hold nothing back when they're arguing with you, and they're gonna be the most honest people could be with you is the shit that they don't like about you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna tell you the shit that they like about you all day long.
All day
they
long.
don't care how that makes you feel because they know it makes you feel good. They're not worried, so they ain't holding that back. But the moment it gets to an argument, everything that they wanted to say is coming out.
Coming out.
I learned you shouldn't do that though when you get in an argument. People hold
I think
stuff
you
like
should.
that to heart.
I don't think you should hold it back and wait until an argument. But I think in an argument, if it's not a better time, that is a time to let
I've
niggas
learned
know what
when
time
you
it
in
is.
your emotions, you do not say emotional shit because even when y'all get good again, she will still hold on to what you said and think that's true, even if it wasn't. So
So that's why you can't say angry shit. Yeah, you can't
Yeah,
say
you
can't
can't.
say fuck you, I hate you, I hope you die. You know what I'm saying? But you could say, you know what? Now that we talking about it, I really don't like that you leave the fucking toilet seat down, or whatever the fucking case is. Like, it's okay to say stuff like that when it gets to that moment. Because me personally,
I guess it's levels
It's levels to it.
that.
It's levels to it.
I'm one of those that, like, I hold shit in. Like, even in my relationship, I hold shit in to an extent. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I choose not to argue majority of the time. Because it's like, why? What the fuck is the point?
Exactly.
Like, if I feel some type of way about this shit, I'll get over it because I know it ain't that serious. But the moment we get into any type of debate, whatever the case is, and it is adjacent to the shit that pisses me off, now it's like, all right, you do that shit all the time. And I choose not to say nothing, but now I'm saying this shit. Shit gotta get corrected.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel you on that. Yeah.
So I think it's okay. I think it's okay to.
So
in
this
that
pretty
way,
much
yeah.
this conversation is pretty much conversation, and what else? You said it in front. Damn.
So a requirement is
A requirement.
A requirement is, I think, definitely conversation.
Yeah.
Definitely conversation.
I think
and how you
a
handle.
form of a debate
Yeah.
is healthy
It's healthy.
before you move in, because you get to know their perspective.
More
It's
of
like knowing their
a
politics.
conversation instead of an argument. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Like, stop trying to argue all the time and trying to see who wins.
Because that's a part of peace.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to relate
Yeah,
to.
like,
It's
people always
it's a
trying
part
to
of
win
peace.
something. There's nothing to win. Y'all should just trying to come to an understanding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all right, let's take it back a little bit. So we talking about relationship requirements.
Yeah.
What are yours, right? So what do you specifically want them to have as a trait, or whatever the case is, as a personality that that is gonna make you be like, you know what, I'll move forward.
Money. You gotta have money.
What kind of money?
What you mean? Type of money I'm bringing.
Money could be, I'm making $50,000 a year.
That's fine
Money
enough.
could be, I'm making $30,000 a year.
That ain't fine enough.
So
All right, money.
there's
All
levels
right,
to it.
all right, money.
You gotta bring in something close to what I'm bringing in.
Okay.
Yeah.
I ain't saying what I'm bringing in, but I'm bringing in.
Do they
So
have to bring more or less?
They could bring less. They could bring more. If they bring more,
If they're bringing less, they got to be close.
she got to be able to hold her own with me. Pretty much. That's all I'm asking for. You got to hold your own when it comes to me. I don't spend a lot of money, but I do spend money. So if I always got to finance both of us, that's a problem for me. I like to be spoiled here and there. I don't ask for it, but it's nice to feel appreciated.
Yeah.
And if I don't feel appreciated, then what you here for?
So you said if you always
Because
gotta,
you can do it yourself.
you
I can
say
do it
if
for
you always
myself.
gotta do it, take care of the finances. Now, would you choose to take care of all of the finances,
I tried that before. It didn't work.
even if she got it?
She didn't have it. Well,
No. So what I'm saying is she got it.
Mhm.
She got money. She making good money.
mhm.
Maybe not as much as you, but she making enough money. Would you choose to take care of all of the finances at that point?
What's she doing with her money?
Saving it,
For what?
going
Part-
shopping,
for you,
maybe buying you shit.
maybe.
Depends how good the sex is.
Oh, now it's levels to that shit.
So just to be clear, we paying for pussy.
Every nigga pay for pussy. That's what it is. You taking them out on date, regardless where you taking them.
How that shit goes back around like
Because
that?
I
paying
just
for
brought it
pussy.
up.
Even a chick you
shit.
just met, you paying for pussy when you buy that $1 condom. You paying for pussy, regardless.
They still cost $1?
I don't know.
Me either.
I don't know.
Yo, I can't. No, no, shit. Yeah,
I remember they used to cost $1.
Free app.
like-
yo, that's been
Oh,
going
shit. around
around lately. Like the tricking shit. It's a real thing, man.
It's all
a
over
real thing.
Facebook, Snapchat,
They convinced
Instagram.
me. Y'all been convinced. Yeah, it's a real thing. Yo, we've been tricking, yo.
Nah,
we've been tricking
men trick
for years.
their entire life.
Yeah, for their entire life.
Because you gotta, what you gotta realize is that men are sexually motivated.
yeah,
Right? Like everything we do in life, in the reality, is boiled down to women. Right? We wanna dress nice to look good, not for men, right? For women, right? We want to look good for ourselves too.
Yeah,
Don't get me
that's-
wrong.
yeah,
We
yeah.
want to feel good as well. But at the end of the day, if it's not for ourselves,
It's for
women.
females.
We want to buy the nice house, and what's the first thing we say when we get the house? I want to bring a bad bitch back to the crib. We want to buy a nice car. What's the first thing we say? I
Yo.
want to put a bad bitch in the passenger seat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So like,
I feel you. Yeah.
it's all driven by women.
Mhm.
And to say that we don't buy stuff or spend money on women or pussy or sex, whatever the case is, at the end of the day, we 100% do. Whether we giving it directly to them or indirectly.
It really depends how you do it, right?
This is why I like to be alone. Saves money.
Oh no, women is expensive.
Yeah,
Being in a relationship is expensive.
it's expensive.
But let's get back to it so we can close this out.
Yeah.
So we talked about your requirement. Your requirement is
Peace and conversation.
peace and conversation.
Yeah, peace, conversation.
in the relationship,
Yeah.
right? So we ain't touch up on that part. A requirement in a relationship. What has to is it still peace and conversation? Where does it elevate to now? Because you don't want just the same thing that you had when you first started dating them. You want that shit to elevate, right?
Yes.
Good
and-
pussy.
So it's the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right
You know
now.
what, though? You know what? I'm gonna say consistent. So
Consistency.
consistent,
What do you mean consistent? What?
consistent sex.
Oh.
I don't care. What if it's still bad sex?
Oh no.
Oh, shit.
No.
Damn.
You
I
can have
didn't-
consistent bad
I
sex.
didn't say.
damn.
I'm not going against what you said.
Oh, okay.
But I'm saying a requirement in mine is consistent.
Consistent sex.
I can't lie. You know, one girl got a ring because the pussy was so good. So
Nice.
Hey,
Wow.
I mean that.
I want to know how long did that take. Hold on, wait a minute.
Look. Yo, listen. I'm gonna say this. Kudos to you,
Yeah.
but I'm not giving a ring just because of the pussy.
True.
There got to be some other stuff along with it to give her a ring.
Pussy sometimes when it's so good, like you just, you know, you're not
Yo.
even on planet Earth no more. You be
Listen,
thinking
man,
like, yo, what
listen.
the fuck am I doing? But then
Yo,
she throw
I-
it back
I-
and you be like, all right, that's what I'm doing. Okay.
Yeah, I would have given a lot of girls a ring, bro. I'm
Nah.
not. I can't do it just cause.
Nah,
It gotta be something else.
Listen.
Gotta be something else.
It gotta be something else, yo. But
You
that's
sure?
that's where the requirements come in. Like,
Alright.
Because the requirements to stay in a relationship is different from the requirements for me to marry you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I could just be with you and be with you forever. I don't care. We could be together
Yeah,
for
but that
20
takes-
years and
that
not be in a
take- no, but
relationship.
that
It
takes
take energy.
time.
But
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
but
it take
here's the
energy.
thing: if I don't plan on marrying you, then I'm out there. I'm in the streets.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And I could be with you for 20 years and still be in the streets. You got to make me want to be out the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then that's where I'll throw the ring.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about the streets. I ain't in it with them. I don't like to be in the streets no more. It's cold out here. I like
So
to be,
all right.
nah,
So
I
pretty
ain't with
much,
it.
like you said, what were your requirements then?
My requirements are first and foremost communication. We gotta have good communication throughout the entire process from the beginning to the end.
Yeah.
That's gonna stop a lot of shit, a lot of fucking.
Yeah. A lot of funny business.
After communication, we gotta have goals. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta have goals in life. Like you can't just be on no bullshit.
So
like,
that would be like your top top
oh
three.
no, I'm not stopping.
Oh shit!
You gotta.
If there was a top 2 or 3, where would you really
and
put
then
it
sex.
as?
The third one is sex. Consistent
Third one is
sex.
sex.
It gotta be consistent sex.
Cool.
Consistent good sex.
Word. I mean, it's good. That's why I'm still.
Yeah.
That's why we here.
That's why we still fucking.
You know what I'm saying? So we already passed the good
Yeah.
part. We in a relationship already. I'm not getting a relationship if the sex just ain't is just trash.
Well,
Yeah.
know,
I mean,
sometimes-
you can teach good sex, but
You
I ain't no
can't.
teacher.
Sometimes you don't wanna do all that.
You don't.
I'm
don't
not
wanna do
a
that.
teacher. I don't know how to teach.
yeah, and
Either
sometimes
you coming with it or
it's-
not.
So you can't teach that.
Yeah, true.
Well, that's that.
You
Man.
can't teach that. It's just, unfortunately, God didn't like you. But this
Yeah.
has been Out of My Head podcast.
Yo.
We thank you for watching the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Let us know exactly what the requirements are that you have inside a relationship, before a relationship
Facts.
even starts. And
Sam, we bring
that
this shit
share
up
button.
again when Blaze or whatever.
Nah, fuck Blaze. Cheers.
Cheers, yo.
I'm the new Blaze. What up?